Right, okay, so here we are, guys. Welcome! Welcome to Need for Speed Underground 2. Yes, I am playing a very, very old game. I'd say about that. Yes, we're playing a very old game. This one came out back in 2004. 13 years ago. Ooh. Yes, this was the sequel to the one of my favorite racing games of all time. And to be honest with you, this is the gem of racing video games. This is Need for Speed Underground 2. This was the sequel to a racing game. It was amazing. I'm saying the same thing because I love it so much. This game, just. And what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 hours is we are going to be playing the career mode, because why not? Ooh, that cardboard style. Oh my god.
Hey, Hotshot, you're cleaning up out there. You took out Eddie, scored the babe. Have you thought about what's next?
A very cliche storyline.
I don't think there's anyone out there that can beat you.
We like what we see. There's room in my posse for you, and I ain't taking no for an answer. What's it gonna be?
Hey, the party's kicking and they want their star. You better get here quick. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, everything's cool. I just had to take care of a little problem.
Present day 13 years ago, by the way. That guy will probably be the same age.
You might want to change things up to help clear your head. Can't say I blame you. Hey, listen. When you get to Bayview, my gal Rachel will hook you up. She's loaned you her ride. It's at the airport waiting. Now it's her baby, so be gentle. Good luck, bro. Be seeing ya.
Yeah, he would be about Michael Townley's age now. Oh my god, check out that graphics! Not bad. I mean, for a very simplistic storyline, not bad. Aww.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Rachel, Samantha's friend. I heard your plane finally got in. Well, welcome to Bayview.
And here I am.
If you haven't already guessed it, what you're hearing is the car's short message system, otherwise known as SMS. I don't know if you're familiar with it, so I set it up for first-time use. Read the instructions to find out how it works. Now check out the mini-map. It's simple to use, but make sure you get familiar with it. This is the big city, you know. I need my ride back soon, so meet me at the car lot highlighted on the mini-map.
Oh. There we go. So, graphically, of course, is not the... This is, of course, old style. graphically. I couldn't actually, if we have a look see, I can't actually do much. Game. Oh. Okay, so I can't really change that, unfortunately. Basically, this game is on 1070 by 768. And before you ask, I actually was able to configure this game for Xbox 360 usage. I used a program known as Pinnacle, and... Oh, okay. Oh my god, the nostalgia is flooding back. Ooh, DVD unlocks. Oh my god. Oh, that's the... Okay. Yeah, this thing was not designed for a... Oh god. Whoa! God, this game feels weird. Oh, you know, this game feels weird, but it feels nostalgic at the same time. Oh my god, the PlayStation graphics were terrible. Wait, no, this was 2004. Oh my god, the memories are flooding back. I used to play this game religiously. Like, even, like, if I got, what was it? If I got into, ooh. Right, let's see if we can just dodge this guy. But yeah, like, I used to play these games religiously. Like, I played Underground religiously, then I played this game religiously. All on the PlayStation 2. It was... Oh, these were my lifeblood when I was younger. Oh, God in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth that it is in heaven. Damn you, invisible wall. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, God, first race. Ah, God. I am such good driver, yes. God. Hi, fancy seeing you here. Like the most over-dramatic crash in creation. But I'm not gonna lie, lots more fun than the latest Need for Speed. Like, Need for Speed 2015 was good. Like, visually, it is beautiful. I will not deny them that. The Frostbite engine is used to perfection there. But everything else, just... Like, I want to like it. That's the sad thing. I want to like it, but I just can't. It's one of those games which just doesn't appeal to me. It just... No. Mouse! Like, it doesn't give that same appeal. And the thing for me also is the handling. The biggest problem for me is the handling. Like, with this game, yes, it's arcadic, but it's not, like, restrictive archaic. Now, I know you can spend some time going into the tuning options to, like, chuck around or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, do you really have to go into the tweaking sections in order to get... You know, why can't I just get a car off the beat and then drive it? You know, we're in the casual market here, so we might as well... Whoa. Like, it's just, I just, you know, just, I honestly wish, wait. I honestly wish they would make, oh, god damn it, again! At least it's a little bit more controllable this time. These guys are not making it any harder. I might have to change the settings. And back in these days, I don't have to worry about achievements because they didn't exist. I remember like the first time I ever heard about achievements in video games. I was like, wait, so you get an achievement for doing something? Oh, that's cool. And then didn't think about it at all. But like, Need for Speed 2015 has this uncontrollable desire, like proper I don't give a shit, I'm doing it, to forcing the player to drift. Like every corner, the game wants you to sort of go wah, wah, and you're constantly fighting the car in order to actually be able to do anything. Whereas in this game is perfect because it says, hey, save the drifting for the drift events. Really, what you want to do now is have a car that can grip, but at the same time, if you want to drive, that's fine. It's just, goddamn. Yay. Oh. God, early 2000s music.
Hey dude, what's the holdup? You lost or something? The car lot is on the mini-map. Hurry up and get over here. I don't have all night.
Right, that's... I have to admit, this particular system is... Well, again, this particular configuration for the controller is not optimized, or as optimized as I'd like. Because I know I'd probably end up having to spend hours and hours trying to rejig something. Whee! Oh, this is so much fun. He's like, I want to jump in too.
Hey, what are you doing in Rachel's ride? Oh, you're that dude I heard about. Well, let's welcome you the right way. The map is going to show you the course, all out sprint. See you at the end.
Sure thing. I guess the cheesy... Oh. Wow. Yeah. I guess the cheesy lines from like the clearly above the age of 30 actors are in. But at least they're voice actors, so you can't see how much they're cringing behind the... Whoa! At least they're, you can see some part of them and, not the part that's cringing behind. Come on, drift, drift, drift. Oh, bollocks. I'm so good at driving. Whee! Oh, almost. That kind of does not count. Never mind. Right, let's try and grab this car on the right. Whee! Totally made that. Shut up. Through the gap. Oh my god, Stuntman. Oh, that was a great game. A bitch of a game, but a great game. But yeah, like, Need for Speed 2015 has this unquenchable thirst for drifting. Like, ever since drifting became more of a thing. Oh, fudge stickles. I think if I just had this car slightly more optimized. But yeah, like you can drift, but it's completely optional. Whereas in Need for Speed 2015, you kind of feel like you have to do it in order to actually progress through the game. So... I don't know. I really don't like it. I don't mind drift. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm more of a traditionalist. I prefer circuits, sprints, and anything else because, cornering is my fetish. Whereas... Alright, is it... Oh, okay, so we have two buttons for... Okay, there. That's not a very optimized control system. Zoop. Boom. Oh my god, yes.
I want my car back. You better haul over here ASAP or I'm putting the word out on you. And that means no more racing till I say so. Get over here, now.
Right, there's a secret event somewhere. Right. Memory serves correctly. It's in an alleyway somewhere. Bam lamb, she's all rock steady. Blam lamb, whoa, Black Betty. Blam lamb, yeah, Black Betty. Blam lamb. Oh, this game! The memories, the fucking memories. Oh, I know where it is. How do I look behind me? Oh, it's X. Oh, it's X. Okay. Yeah, basically what I'm using is a custom created software which allows me to utilize an Xbox 360 controller to play the game. But the problem is, fudge stickles, because this game was never designed to play with an Xbox 360 controller, we have no real means of effectively utilizing it. I mean, you can get like a configuration going, but it's a matter of guesswork for me, so maybe if I can get... Yeah! Right, where is that freaking event? Because I found it years ago. Right. We'll do a little bit of an exploration. Just to... Okay, maybe not that way. I know that there's an event which is hidden, actually. It's not... This is the thing. It's not an actually found event. I found it. It's not an event that you can... That sort of is given to you. You have to look for it. And I'm trying to remember. It was somewhere around here. Like, it was sort of tucked away in an alleyway, and you had to... I found it by accident. Right, so right. Swing to the right. Nah. Oh, this is a good game. You know what? I suck at this game at the moment, but I fucking love it. Wait! The shitty block systems, the freaking... Oh, it's so good. There you are! Told you! There you go. So you can see. We want to have a reference. Ooh. Activate GPS. Let's just quickly grab that. No. Can I zoom in? I cannot. Wow. Okay, this is an old game. Yeah, so roughly you can tell in the sort of suburb area in an alleyway. Let's go. Ooh, okay. But yeah, ever since then, I've been able to find... Ever since finding that, I've been able to... I always did this because it was A, a way to say fuck you to Rachel because she has a nice car and I want to enjoy the car. And B, I get to enjoy extra cash, which proves useful when you want to find A, a car, and B, a decent one. Though, honestly, I used to turn off the music for the thing, but on this occasion... Wah! Son of a bitch. God, some of this music is like... Well, obviously it's old in comparison to the shit that comes out nowadays, but I didn't realize it was that dated. Like, this was like the old day. This is the days when hip-hop was extremely tame because the age rating for this game was only 3. So, like, you had seriously serious rappers like Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, I think even Dr. Dre, and yet you couldn't swear, which means you were very limited in what you could do. And then, of course, you've got this stereotypical... Oh, another one. You've got this stereotypical... There we go, return. And then we'll get the severe bollocking from Rachel. But why? I don't care.
You know what, Hotshot? The word is out. Racing's over. The longer you take to get over here, the worse off you're gonna be. I ain't calling you again.
And, of course, Queens of the Stone Age. Oh, fuck. So used to other buttons being this. You guys like in the comment section down below, not only of this live stream, but also of my channel, which I will be providing a link afterwards. Oh, yes, first time. Yeah, if you like this kind of content, let me know, and I'll do away. Power slide, motherfucker. Keep on playing our favorite song. Turn it up while you're gone. Oh my god, this game! Just memories flooding into my cranium. Boost. This is the last time we'll be seeing Boost for a while, so... Would you like to enter the shop? No, I've just driven here for no reason.
Finally, where have you been with my ride, huh? There better not be a single mark on it. Sam claims you can drive. Maybe so, but you ain't using my ride. Use your cash to pick out a set of wheels. I'll call you later. Hey, good news. The cash from your accident just came through. Samantha wired it over here. Use it to set yourself up with a new ride. I'll check you later.
Right, so... We now have a choice between a Ford Focus, a Toyota Corolla. I now know. When I was younger, I always wondered what was the purpose of this car. Oop. Can I move the car? I can't rotate it. No, that sucks. Oh, I need to convert this stuff. But anyway, I used to use the right. Yeah, like you have a 106, Corsa 1.8, Jesus Christ. This a Toyota Corolla, Ford Focus, Peugeot 206. Dude, I didn't even realize this car was in. Jesus Christ. You know what? In memory of my old car, Eva, I am going to go with this car. Peugeot 206. Yes. I want this stock one, yes. Check it out now.
Alright, now that you got yourself a set of wheels, head over to my garage. Don't bother looking for races because there's nothing going on. Don't keep me waiting again. See you there.
Ooh, that... Ooh. Oh my god, there was like a clear second between gear shifts. God, this is like a learner driver's changing gears. It's like, wait, now you may turn. God. Nothing feels worse than a fully stocked vehicle. And having played World of Tanks for God knows how long, I know the bite. Oh god. I look forward to improving this vehicle substantially. There you go. Ooh. Oh, shit. But it's okay. Not a scratch. That's right. We live in an age where vehicles can't get damaged. It had a crash cam, but nothing... Nowhere near as bad as it could be. Because you could still win races. Like, I totally flipped a car once, like, twice. And it ended up winning still.
Let me give you the 411. Everything in the Bayview race scene goes through me. And if you haven't noticed yet, it's the place to be. The race scene here is big. Whatever you like, you can find it, if you know where to look. Drag, drift, circuits, and way more. The scene runs so deep, we're racing in places you wouldn't believe. Of course, with that comes an opportunity for some serious money. Best of all, there's an invitation-only series called the Underground Racing League for the elite driver, where the coin and the props are off the hook. All it takes is the right cred and the proper connections. Remember, this is my town. You're a guest, so max respect. Round back is Tommy. He's a wizard under the hood. He'll hook you up.
Hey dude, Rachel set it up so you can handle all your business out of the garage. She set aside some room for you. Come on, I'll show you where you can store your rides.
Ooh, rewards. Oh, dude. Change parts, body parts. I think what I liked about this game the most was when they introduced the whole customization to the umpth degree. Like, this was before the whole, oh, rims. I can change my rims, apparently. No, I cannot. Yeah, this is full stock for a reason. Right, let me go to explore mode.
Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention that there's a lot of action in the city tonight. I've uploaded the race locations into your map. Go out there and start making a name for yourself.
Right, so we've got, like, a bunch of events. First of all, though, I am gonna do, yes. I am gonna do the GPS system on the drift first, because I hate the drift. I loathe drifting. I'm not a big fan of drifting. Because I mean, not to say that I hate drifting always, but, like, I just don't like it. It's something which I think, yes, it's fun, yeah, sure, whatever.
Hey man, if you haven't already heard, I'm in the know when it comes to all the tuner gear coming and going in Bayview. If a shop's got something prime and worth looking at, I'll hit you on your SMS and let you in on it. The stuff usually goes fast, so pay attention to your message alerts. Don't thank me just yet. I haven't figured out what you owe me in return. Call you later.
Might consider changing the musical options just a little bit, because I know for a fact game music. Yep. Yeah, about there-ish, considering. There we go. But yeah, like, I always kind of, if I have to do them, I'll do them first, because I'd rather do them first. Yeah. Here we go. They cut a lot of content in this.
Check this. The drift is all about style and control. Remember these three words: speed, steering, and handbrake, because they all play a factor in setting up those sweet moves that are gonna get you racking in some heavy points. Make sure you don't go crazy with the brakes, because the faster you go, combined with the more slides you hit, the higher your score is gonna be. Now this score will dictate the multiplier you're gonna get. This multiplier will affect the score of your next drift, so make sure it's high. After you get all them details working together, you gotta start blending drifts into one another. Mesh your drifts into one long seamless slide, and the scoreboard will light up something hard. Now if you think you're wired-tight, it's time to go B-I-G big. Try hanging your rubber into the shoulder for bonus points. The more tires you slide through the lanes, the faster you rack up that score. Just remember to stay off the walls, or you lose all your points for that set. So bro, let's get down to some business and heat up them streets.
B to the I to the J, big man. Totally not retarded. Hello. See, this is how it should be. Whee! Ow. Ha! It works. It doesn't discount it because of an impact. Thank you, dear fellows. Yes, thank you. Oh, I love you. God. Right, it's 10 to the right. Yeah, boof. I win. That is not hard. Oh, I'm making so much money.
Hey, nice race back there, but here's a little tip for you.
Well, good, because the 41,000 points versus their 18,000 clearly was only a close victory. Right, where's the next drift? Oh, Street X. Alright, well, let's see. We're right next to a circuit race, so you might as well go that way. No, it's not even an event. It's a car parts shop. Trying to remember now. We're about to go to a circuit mission. Got it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so that's on the motorway. Alright then. Right, let's go do this sprint then. Yes! Oh. Ah, damn it. And before you ask, no, you cannot run into them. I have tried on numerous occasions. GG. I wonder if I can get the game Road Rash. That was a fun game. I mean, it's just a simple bike racing game, but like one of the funny things about the game is the fact that you can run over the person who hits the start flag. Like, no joke, you could totally just, if you fancied it, go to the middle of the road, hit the bike, hit the girl. It was always a girl, and get some serious air. Like, you would fly halfway across the bloody traffic if you weren't careful. Same goes for when you hit into pedestrians. The game did not care. It was, oh, okay, you want to hit someone? That's fine. It didn't, like, shoot you halfway across the map for something. Never underestimate the power of the shortcut. I am having a way easy time of this than I remember it. Granted, I was like, what, 11, 12? Like 8, 9, 10 when I finally... No, yeah, it was about 11, 12. Yeah, about 11, 12. 12-ish when I was playing the... Whoa, dude! It's about like 2003, 2004 when this... Well, this game came out in 2004, but I get the feeling this was because of the PC port. Because I do remember playing this in 03. Right, swing around to the right. Wah! Oh, damn it. God damn it. Wait, both... Wait, I've got numerous buttons. Right, yeah, this configuration is not very good. I've got 2 buttons. Oh, it also does the wow. Okay. Oh, he's close. Will he do it? And of course he doesn't do it. Why? Because he's shitty AI. Ooh, hello. Ooh, nice tint. I feel so special. Right, I'm not entirely sure how the transmission things are going to do. We're going to find out in a second.
Hey, yo, man. Street drag is the influence behind everything we got. Check it like this. The RPM is the key to getting ahead of the competition. Launch at the right time and rocket into the lead with speed. But if you're slow about it, you'll end up at the back of the pack. Launch is followed by shift, so it's next. It's the daddy of success, so hit it up at the perfect shift point for max power. Now remember, if you slam it too soon or too late, you'll be coming in last. If the other guy gets past you, just chill and slide into his slipstream and sit in his draft. Gain precious speed and then make your move to bounce right on by. This is gonna be big, dog. You ready? Good. Go out there and prove yourself.
Do you think after every single one of those like recording sessions he had to vomit into something? Here we go. Oop. Okay, so it is that. I was a little concerned. Wow. God, it's like I'm going on the M25 and there's no traffic. Way! Not that you could crash at this particular area. Oh. God. So painful. Oh, this song. I love this song. I got into trouble because during these particular days of video gaming, I don't know if you guys had this. Oh, money. During this particular period of gaming, video games like Grand Theft Auto 3, well, and actually by this point, Vice City had been released, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was sort of around the corner, and loads of military shooters were quite a commonplace, and also like games like Hitman, Silent Assassin. You know, there was a lot of adult-rated video games out there, and there was a hello, got to unlock stuff. God, there was a lot of concern from parents at the time because they were all like, "Oh God, you know, what if these video games are making children violent?" You know, that old rhetoric, which to a degree is still being argued nowadays, but thankfully nowhere near as much authority as it once used to be. But back in the early days, before more research was put into it, there was a real, you know, fear amongst parents that video games were turning children violent because, well, it's kind of from a parent who had no idea how video games worked, and this was still in a period where video games were still kind of unpopular to play. Like, it was becoming more of a thing. Companies were getting bigger. Nations were sort of starting, well, marketing was starting to be, like, in the bare elements, discovering that video gaming was becoming more and more popular. But, it was still a relatively unpopular thing. If you know, it was a bit like in comic books back in the early 2000s, you know? You were still considered, you know, while there were films about it, you were still considered a nerd. You know, you were still going to have your lunch money taken from you, depending on what area of the world you lived in. That or just shot. But no, like, when I was growing up, there was I unfortunately liked playing violent video games, and I unfortunately had a short temper, which was two things you did not want to have whilst you were growing up, because they instantly assumed it was the video games. The video games were making you angry because you're shooting things and you're becoming violent and rah! And all that sort of malarkey that would occur. And unfortunately, as a child, you can't say, no, it's fine, shooting someone in the head does not make me want to shoot someone in the head in real life, because who would not believe a child? No one would just go, oh, okay, that's fine. Nowadays, no one even bats an eyelid when a parent buys an 18-plus game for a kid. But back then, they were quite... Oh, that's actually quite nice. Sorry to change subject so quickly, but if you look at the raindrops, right? Look at that! That's actually pretty nice. For a game that was designed in 2004, for a PC style, that was actually pretty good. Nobody gets out alive. Oh, it's a drift. Yes.
Yo, listen here.
Oh, Street X.
About to be fully felt by the street cross. This is the hottest new kick slam in the race world. These here tracks are tight. There's very little room.
Yeah, and the AI can't seem to navigate around it.
Dialed in right. Do whatever it takes to get that other guy out of your grill, because the inside lane is where you want to be. The best line in and out of the turns is going to shave serious time off your run. So, tune in for quick sprints and tight slam down control. You know what I'm saying? Alright then, get out there and go savage, bro.
By the way, can you give me a gun? Because I really want to shoot myself after recording these so cheesy lines. Oh my god, that guy's got a spoiler. Oh, check it out. The Mazda MX-5 has got himself some spinners. But yeah, like, bye-bye. Bye! But yeah, like, video games, Video games back in those days were fairly difficult. I got banned for a while because I lost my temper once whilst playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and they banned me from playing any games that were above my age limit, which, you know, in hindsight's an amazing thing. I would agree that kids shouldn't play violent video games for two reasons. One, because it completely distorts their view on how life is, and two, I don't want shits on the internet. I know we're supposed to live in a tolerant society, but when you start hearing a squeaky little voice on the other side of a microphone, it drives me up the bender. You're just like, yeah, fuck off. That said, though, it is oh, okay, I won. It is delightable when you murderize a kid in game so many times. He starts screaming down the microphone. Like, I'm not talking like, oh, slightly annoyed. I'm talking he is proper yamming at you, calling you as many names as his very tiny brain can compilate, and then hearing a shouting in the background when clearly he lost his temper so much that his parents heard him. Oh, those were the days. Nah, but like, you know, back then, video games, I think there was for me personally, I did thoroughly enjoy playing those video games though. Like, as much as nowadays you've got these absolutely gorgeous graphics, which, don't get me wrong, graphics are amazing, but they don't make a game. Like, yes, graphics, you know, can convey a story and they can make a character look amazing, but if the game is shit, then the game is shit. You know, people who I've seen posts on various things sort of saying when they say graphics aren't everything or whatever, and it's just like, if you seriously think graphics are the most important factor of a game, then I would like to point you to 1866, that, you know, release title for the PlayStation 4, which bombed so hard because it was shit and was only a QTE after another QTE after maybe a tiny bit of gameplay, followed then by another QTE. Bye bye AI. I actually might hike the difficulty up because I'm having too much of an easy time in this. Oh my god, I can wiggle my car. Oh, thanks for letting me go by. Shiggity, shiggity, shiggity. Something's going on in my car and I don't like it. Get the cream. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I guess I'll power slide. Oh wait, no I can't because this is an actual car. That's just entertaining. I don't know why. Digga 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 digga. Digga 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 digga. Yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, and also if you have any particular experiences of your old days and what console you had, were you an Xbox fan, were you a PlayStation fan? I had the privilege of having both. I was able to have both an Xbox and a PlayStation 2 experience, and Nintendo 64, and Sega Mega Drive, and Panasonic 3DO, but only with a few games. I was quite fortunate, actually, in the sense of what consoles I could play. I even had the GameCube for a while, but we only got a couple of games, and we didn't get a memory card. So, unfortunately, any progress I made, I couldn't save. So, remember those days? God. Back in my day, which now actually has reference, which I'm scared of. We didn't have any fancy hard drives. When you got your console, you had to get your controller, which was wired. And you get yourself a nice old... Oh, god damn it, you blow bastard. Damn you, Navi. He's listening to his drum and bass. What an old fart.